Hello. So I thought I would come on and just do a quick craft and chat with you. It's near the end of the year. I haven't done one of these in ages. Gonna make some tags. I've got this stuff here. I think this is lagging a little bit, which is typical. This is one of the reasons why I wasn't actually doing the lives, because the internet from the house to where I am is a little bit poop at the moment. So hello Lou, thanks for joining. So like I said, I'm just going to make some tags. I've got a journal on the go. Just at the beginning of it, I'll just quickly show you. If you're on here, just say hello in the chat box and we know you're around. So I've just put this together. It's going to be a traveler's notebook size journal. Hi Liz. I'm good, thank you. I am very good. Hope you're good. Right, so I've got a selection here of bits and bobs. Some of it I've just printed out, some of it I've just pulled out of my mini tubs sitting to that side of me. Hi Joey. So yeah, I've got scraps of pieces as well. I'm just going to bring in some of that. So I've just got scrap pieces from leftover projects as well, which I'll be using to layer. I've got a sheet of music paper, and there is more. There's loads more. There's loads of leftover bits, which I will be using. Right, so I hope everyone is ready for Christmas. I'm not. I've got so much to do next week, it's unbelievable. So let's do a little bit. I'm going to use these two tags to start with because they were left over from a journal the other day that I didn't use. I'm going to use these. These are actually printouts of the TN kit. Hi Helen. From my Porch Prints, and it's the Shabby Grungy TN kit. So I've shrunk them down because I'm going to use them as my back for some tags. I'm just going to move them out of the way. And I've got a few pieces here that I may use. I initially just wanted to use these little girls, and these are from ARTYmaze. These are from a little collection I've put together on my computer that I found via Pinterest. I've got some tickets, and I will be using all them scraps as well. So first of all, and I've got a book here to do some gluing. Hi Nancy. Yes, you can all talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, I'll be using that to glue so it doesn't stick to my glass mat. Right, so first of all, I want to back these because they're quite thin, so I don't want them that thin. I use this coffee dyed piece of paper. On a Friday night, I've normally got company, but this week we haven't got them over because, well, it's my mother and father-in-law, and they are isolating till Monday because my father-in-law's gone in on Monday for an operation, and he had to be PCR tested today, and then he's got to isolate until the operation. So I have a free Friday night. So this glue, the glue that I normally use, I normally get from Wilkinson's here in the UK, but they have been out of stock everywhere and online for about 5-6 weeks now, and I've been using that one from Tesco's, and it's actually pretty good. It's better than this one, which I had been using, and I've really gone off that because it's very clumpy and icky. It's really horrible. What sort of glue stick is that? This one is just the Tesco's one. It's a Home Office glue stick, 20 grams of it. It's 70 or 75p. Right, so the one that I was using from Wilkinson's was a 40 gram one. I think it was about £1. But yeah, they're just completely, you know, when you can get emailed when it's back in stock. Well, I done that about 4 weeks ago and it's still not in stock. And also as well, while I'm on the subject of glue, all right, you thought that was unusual for me on a Friday, Lou. Yep. This, cannot get this anywhere. I normally bought this in the range and they haven't got it online. And when I looked on Amazon, I did have a whinge about this the other day on a video, £9 something, £9.95 on Amazon for the same size bottle, when it's only £3.25, I think. So I'm not impressed with that either. I think I'm going to try the Art Glitter Glue. I know a lot of people use it and say it's really good, so I think I will invest in some of that because I've never tried it. I've also noticed a lot of things that you just can't get. Supply chain issues. Yep, definitely. Definitely. But it's funny how some things that you can't get in the shops, but you can get it on Amazon, but it's doubled in price. You know, monopolising the market they are. You know, I love Amazon for, in fact, I get so much off of that Amazon these days, even food shopping at times. Hi Lisa, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, Amazon is great, but I have noticed that things are really getting pricey on there. But I guess that's just inflation and Brexit for us here in the UK. Okay, so I don't know whether I'm gonna, let me move some of this out of the way so you're not just looking at a load of rubbish sitting at the side of me. So might use, she's so pretty, but she's too big for that and I don't want to trim it down, and that doesn't fit on there either. I might actually trim her down a little bit to fit on there. Hi Catherine. So I was saying, is everyone ready for Christmas? Have you got all your shopping in? Have you still got things to do? Have you got your tree up? I haven't got my tree up. Might put it up tomorrow because my kitten is going to wreck it without a doubt. You know what, I might not even use that. It's just the thought process that goes into all this. Let me see what scraps I've got. Get some music paper on here. So yeah, I just thought, no shopping, prezzies, drinks. I haven't, do you know what, the only thing that I've bought is mince pies. I think I've got the grandkids some presents, but food wise I have only got in mince pies, a jar of pickled onions and some beetroot. This is all I've got. We're going to go out on not Tuesday night. I was going to go out Tuesday night, but I'm seeing one of my sons and two of the grandkids on Tuesday because they're away for Christmas. So seeing them on Tuesday night, Tuesday evening, we're going to have dinner. Now am I going to use her or not? If I am, I'm going to back her with some paper. Yeah, seeing them Tuesday. I'm just going to make spaghetti bolognese or something for a couple of hours. And then Wednesday, we're going to hit the shops. Hit the shops like mad people. And see what we can get. And what we can't get, Alan, that's my husband, he'll get sent out for it on Thursday. And then I'm not going out again. Crazy. This is my old first aid card that I done when I done my first aid years ago at work. This comes in handy. Having the first aid and the card. Right, where's my little scissors? I'm so far behind on everything. Of course, yeah, that would put you back. You like the Art Glitter Glue, Nancy? ordered it from Amazon on the 15th of November. It should be here 15th of January. Oh, that's not long at all, is it? That is not long at all. These scissors are just, I got them from Hobbycraft, I think, years ago. It was a set of like 15 and you get all different like decorative edges. And I like this one. This one's called Ripple. I would sew, but obviously I don't want to sew on a live because it's noisy. Oops. I'm just going to do around the edges. I feel like I'm closing in on myself here. Everything's around me, and the tripod and the light. So what are you all doing for Christmas? What is your plans for Christmas Day? Here in the UK, the day after Christmas Day, we call it Boxing Day, and I know that not everyone calls it that on that day, on the 26th. But we call it Boxing Day, so I've got people over both days. Providing we don't get put into a lockdown again. How are you getting on with sponges? Sponges are great. These sponges, that one's worn away, but I've got another piece here. Lou had sent me these, and they were, let me see if I can find one. I've got loads of them. They're these. And I just split them in half and use them for my distressing, and they're just, I don't know, they're packing sponges, I think, is that right? They are really, really good, and that one has lasted me months and months, rather than keep buying, you know, these ones, because you can see the state of that, but they're not, they fall off. I'm saying that, this one's not even coming off. They just literally fall to bits, and that's the Ranger, Tim Holtz Ranger. So yeah, I'm not overly keen on them anymore. Right, I just want to add a little bit more to that. It's the 26th Boxing Day in Canada as well. That's because you're part of our is it the Commonwealth? Right. These tags are from Tag Fabrication, I think. So come on, what else are you all doing at Christmas? I know some people are not doing, my aunt, she's not doing anything. She was going to go out, but she's too worried now with this new variant because she's ill. She has cancer, but she's too worried in case she catches it, or, which I don't blame her, but she was planning on going to see family on Christmas Day, but that's a no-no now. So I'll probably spend some time with her on FaceTime on Christmas Day. Right, I'm just sitting that there because now my fingers are all sticky gluey. It's sticking. What is Boxing Day? Boxing Day is just the day after Christmas, and it's got something to do, I don't know what it's about. I bet you Lou knows. Lou, what is Boxing Day? I think Boxing Day was something to do with, is it getting all the boxes out after Christmas? I don't know, maybe I've made that up. But it kind of sounds logical. All the boxes from all your kids' presents and whatnot getting chucked out. No, I don't actually know 100% what Boxing Day is, but we just call it Boxing Day. Thank you, Lou. I did think that was a bit sus. I did think that he was a bit sus. Scary, isn't it, when you come on to do like a live video, and you know, you get some strange messages, people popping on that you've never heard of before. So I'm just going to trim away at this. This is obviously just some cheesecloth. It was white and I coffee dyed it. And obviously these little bits I will keep because they will come in handy. I don't like to pull away too much until it is completely dry. So I'm gonna go into my little box of butterflies here, see what I have. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up what I've already got out here. That's a nice butterfly. It's not backed though. Alright, I'm gonna have to back that. Whoops, things are falling over now. So I'm gonna back that quickly onto some cardstock. I'm trying to catch up with this chat. It is hard to craft and chat as well. Yeah, I don't think they do sell it. Well, we don't call it Boxing Day in the US, but I know other countries do call it that. Oh, is that what it is, Lou? Well, I don't know about anywhere else, but we've obviously, Christmas is Saturday, next Saturday, Boxing Day Sunday, and then we've got 2 bank holidays, Monday and Tuesday, because Christmas falls on weekend days. So I will be enjoying them days, just chilling out. See, if you read the chat, Lou's telling you everything to do with Boxing Day. I know she'd know. So what are you having for your dinner on Christmas Day? Do you do traditional roast dinners, or do you have something different? I'm not buying a turkey this year because nobody really likes it. I do find it quite dry and boring. I'm going to get some gammon and beef because we do like gammon. I'm just going to cook it all and then we'll eat that for quite a few days. Alright, so I'll put that little butterfly there. And I know I've got some words printed off because I had to print them off the other day. These are a freebie from ARTYmaze. So I'm going to use some of them. See, you find out something new every day, don't you? Every day's a learning day. So if you've just joined, say hello in the chat box, get chatting away there. I had a bit of cardstock. Oh, there it is. Actually it feels warranted that I'm just sitting here talking to myself, because even when I'm not doing videos like a live or anything, I'll still sit and talk away to myself. I don't have conversations with myself, but I just I'm like, oh, where's this and oh, where's that? Whoops. Having lasagna. Very nice. I love lasagna. I haven't had lasagna in ages. I haven't made lasagna in ages. I don't like buying it. I've never bought a good one yet. But I do like making it. What do you put in your lasagna? put a little bit of cheesecloth down here as well, and we'll pop this on. Oh, Les, do you know what? I really do love stuffing. I can't wait for stuffing. Here, I'm gonna cause some controversy here. Who likes Brussels sprouts? I love them, and I've been eating a lot of them lately. I'm building myself up, because normally I would only have them at Christmas, but I'm building my immune system up by having them now. I've literally been eating them for about a couple of months, at least a couple of times a week. I know a lot of people don't like them because of the adverse reactions to, but right, that's one. I'm just going to let that sit and dry somewhere safe out of the way. Right, I'm going to use some of this to make a tag as well. It's funny, I started off with a nice big clear space, and now I'm working in this. That's what I've got. Yeah, homemade is the best. Yeah, definitely. Right, so that doesn't seem even, that side. What journal I'm working? I've only just put the signature together. My Porch Prints Shabby Grungy Journal Kit, TN size it is, and I've just put that together so far. I thought I'll come on and do a video with you all, for I'll get to speak to you before Christmas. You use buffalo. We don't have buffalo over here. Actually, you can get buffalo. I've seen it in I think it's Iceland. Iceland, if you don't know, is a frozen food store here in the UK. I don't often go in there, but there's certain things that I like, so when I go in, they've actually started to do some really nice stuff, really nice foods. Right, let's see. I've got to back this, and we'll back it onto there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Christmas dinner. My roast potatoes and all my veg and my stuffing and my sausage meat and all the sauces, and oh, it's funny because Christmas Day we do anyway, we tend to eat a hell of a lot more than what we would normally do, and then you sit there half the afternoon stuffed, literally stuffed. So I'm just backing this. There. Okay, I've lost my baby wipe. Are you working on anything at the moment? Have you got any projects on the go? I'm kind of done with Christmas things now, like Christmas journals and things like that. Totally done with them. I've had enough. So I'm just going to not fold that, but just meet that there, and then just trim so that I've got the two sides hopefully the same, and then ink it up. And I'll do some layering on here as well. So come on ladies, talk to me. Would actually be good if we could all hear each other. You're doing some fussy cutting for your next journal. Yeah, moving on from Christmas, definitely. I think you get to a point in December where you have to draw the line at making Christmas stuff. Well, that's what I think anyway. You just need to move on to other things. So I like using a lot of this. Oh, if you're interested, I've got some freebies on my website. I put one up last night. It's a set of 3 tags, and it matches the hi Sean, is it Shauna? Hi Shauna. I haven't got my glasses on, so I am struggling to see this. Yeah, so there's a set of 3 tags that goes with the like the tear page or collage page that I made as well, and I am working on a kit which is going to be very similar to the freebies that I've made, and I think I've got about 6 pages done so far, but I've just not been in the mood to sit at the computer to do it. I'd rather be in here. I would. So I'm just going to put some glue on there. Yeah, totally agree. When you're done, you're done. Something that I don't do Halloween, and I think it's maybe because you know, I don't really celebrate it. I know it's a big thing in other countries, but we just don't do it. I mean, we might decorate a little bit in the house for the grandkids, if they're over, that is. But I don't do Halloween, and I don't really do Easter. I like spring themed things. You cleaned off your craft table today. I wonder how long that will stay cleared and cleaned. I do that often. Right, I don't know what image I'm using yet. I don't even know if I want that. Hi Colleen. I might do that. I might. Or maybe that. No, we do that one. So even though the journal that I'm working on is says shabby grungy, this is just going to be a little bit eclectic. It's going to have florals and children and ladies and butterflies. I'm going to back that onto here. I need to clear this shed out. I started doing it a while back because I was going to move into the house, and then them plans got changed, and I did do a little bit of clearing out, and then I stopped. But I needed to clear. There's so much stuff in here. I'd like to really get a nice clear shed. Oh, that's nice that you're going to your children's place. Is that what that says? My house isn't done up for Christmas. Yeah. I only think once in the last 14 years that I've been to anyone else's house. So it's normally I have everyone at mine, which I don't mind. I do love cooking, and I especially like cooking when there is lots of people around as well. That isn't what I was going to put on there, was it? I'm getting distracted. See what you're doing to me? Right, that wasn't what I wanted. It was that, wasn't it? Oh dear, help. Help. I've got my grandson here tonight. He's only here for the night. He's so excited about Christmas. He said to me, he said, this time next week it will be so exciting. And I said, yes. And he said, if I see Father Christmas, bring him my presents, because he's only 5. He'll be 6 in January. He said, I think I might poop my pants. I was like, oh yeah, you might. He's so super excited about it. Kids, they do say the most funniest things. Alright, let's get this right this time. Well, as Lou knows, Alfie, that's my grandson, does come out with the most amazing things. He just really does. I should write them down. I do forget, you know, a week later I probably forgot about it, but he does come out with some real corkers of things, and it's like, oh my gosh, he's only 5. Where does he hear this from? Or how on earth would he know this? Or he's a little cracker. He is. He does, Lou, doesn't he? He's funny. He's a funny little guy. He had a little accident at school. I think it was yesterday. He'd fallen over and hurt his face, and he obviously got picked up from school. And the school didn't say anything to his mum, and she had to go in and say, what happened to him? Oh, he fell over, he was fine. And we just thought, oh, you know, his little scrape. Oh, one side of his face, it looks like somebody's dragged his face up the path, and he's got a big bruise. And I was like, oh, that must have been one hell of a fall to look like that. He looked like he's done a couple of rounds with our boxer. Right. Oh, I meant to put a ticket under it. You guys are distracting me. Right. These are a total distraction. So I'll go back this. Should have thought about this before it comes on here. So just save some time, but it is what it is. And anyway, it's a little chat. Little pre-Christmas chat. Yeah, I know. He's tough. Alfie is a tough kid. Like, you know, sometimes when kids want to cry, and he will fight it. He really does fight it. He is a proper little boy. But he's come out with things like, he said to me a couple of months ago that I should be in the kitchen where I belong. And I was like, where did you hear that? And I looked straight at my husband. I thought, that's the kind of thing he'd say to me as a joke. He'd go, get in the kitchen where you belong. I don't know, he's kidding, he doesn't mean it. But Alfie must have heard that at some point, and that's what he said to me. Get in the kitchen where you belong. Right, let's ink this up. You're enjoying watching the process. Well, I'm glad. Because it is, I mean, sometimes you do look at things and you think, how's that done? But sometimes it's just really easy. You know, I don't do anything hard, because my brain wouldn't cope with it. But I just think it's nice to do what you feel comfortable doing as well. I need to take a little drink. Some orange and pineapple. No, orange and lemon. So I've got a little bit of cheesecloth there, and we'll put a butterfly down here. I might move that there just in case I decide afterwards to go around and stitch. Don't know if that's enough glue actually. No, it doesn't feel it. It's hard to squeeze that out of there. Oh, you know what, I've got some of this mesh bling. I've got meters of this. You're obsessed with making all kinds of pockets using junk envelopes. That's a good one. I've got hundreds of junk envelopes that I haven't even touched. And I still buy envelopes to use as well. I'm going to put some bling on this one as well. So I'm going to use a little bit of this, which I don't really like using because it stinks, and I've used a lot of it because I'm a shortage of this glue at the moment. I've been kind of using this. I haven't got much left, but it stinks. It does give me a headache. Be right back. Lou's taking the dog for a walk. Take the dog out for a moment. Right. This is good stuff, but whew, it stinks. It stinks. Right, so I'm just going to put my bling on the butterfly there, and my bling on the butterfly there, and then get that bit of stringy glue away. So I'll leave that again to go dry. And I need a word, or maybe not a word, maybe a little tile, number tile. Is that what they're called? Like I said, these are a freebie from ARTYmaze. Right, I need to back that as well. So does anyone do New Year's resolutions? Do you? I don't, because I don't want to set myself up to fail. So I hate making plans. I really do, because 9 times out of 10, I've done it even trying to do lives. Like, okay, I'm going to do a live, and something happens, and I just, oh, you know, and I've broadcasted it, I've said that I'm gonna do it, and something's cropped up, or the internet's rubbish, or I've had to babysit, or, you know, just unexpected things happen, and we know that happens in life. But I mean, all I would like to do is lose a bit of weight. Well, a lot of weight actually. I'd like to lose some weight. I'd like to eat much better, try and get a better sleep pattern, and get a little bit more exercise. I would, you know, like that. See how simple these things are. Let me see if that's straight. Got ink all over the place. Right, so that's one. Let's see if we can get another one done. Oh yeah, I was going to use these, wasn't I? I do like that, but I know I'm going to end up covering that over. But I'm going to use that anyway. So I need to back that. So I'm just going to... That's so sticky now. you're trying to walk for half an hour. Oh, you're on medication for your heart. Walking's good, you know. It's like, I don't want to like go to the gym and work my butt off. It's just, it is walking. Since I stopped working, which I think's got to be about 3 years ago now, and that all came about because of my foot injury, and I was just not physically able to do the job that I was doing, so I packed it in and crafted instead. But that's when I started piling on the weight, because I'd done a lot of walking at work. I was on my feet like all the time, so I know I was getting all my steps in. You know, I could do like 25,000 steps a day at work, not all in one hit, but throughout a whole day. And then obviously not doing that and sitting crafting, obviously, and going through the perimenopause, it's all, I think it's just all hit me at once. And you know, I've gained weight and I'm hungry all the time. I literally am hungry all the time. Oh, you got a pacemaker last year. You died for 45 seconds. Wow, that's scary, isn't it? That is scary. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay. And yeah, you really need to take care of yourself. And you went gluten and dairy and sugar free. That's good. I love bread too much. It doesn't like me though. And I know that's probably half the problem now, is I could live on bread and potatoes. It's like, oh. And I'm not eating enough fruit. I'm eating a lot of veg, but not eating enough fruit. And my smoothie blender thing has broke, so I'm going to treat myself to one. I'm going to buy one next week. I'm going to buy a new one. And I'm going to start doing, because I've got lots of frozen fruit, so I'm going to start doing smoothies. Yeah, that's a better way to do it, Lisa. Is just set some goals and no time limit on them either. Do you know what I mean? Like, well, you know, within reason. Don't, you know, not that you're going to say do your garden up and then don't start it till next November, but yeah, reasonable goals. Okay, right. That's all going to get covered over now with her. We'll do her. Right. I don't know whether I want to put some colour on that or not. I think I will. So, do you use a lot of junk, like, you know, book pages, envelopes, junk mail that comes through? Do you use more digital kits? Do you use more scrapbooking papers? That kind of stuff. When I first started making junk journals, it was, oh, what was the name now? Is it Tangy Baxter? Tangy Baxter, was it? Tangy. Doesn't sound right, but it's got a it's got a feel to it. Anyway, she was the first person that I saw, and she had just used a big composition book, and she had just junked it basically. And it wasn't, I think what she used things junk to decorate with and stuff like that, but initially it started off with that the composition book, and then it was another lady that I cannot remember her name now, and she started making them just with like envelopes, and they were just little small ones, and I started making them, because if you to go right the way back to about 7-8 years ago when I started making these, I've got videos on them, and I loved making them. I don't know what it was, just a fascination for these little books that you could do things with. Do you know what I mean? You could make from anything, and you can you know, add your, you know, journal in them, add your photographs, you know, put tickets, so all sorts of crazy stuff, you know, because your journals are personal, like, you know, what you put in them. but I have actually done, I've got it somewhere, I've done a junk one. I can see if I can reach it. I've got a video on it. I actually think I've done a process on it. Oh, I can see all my journals falling now. And a big cobweb come down with that. Right, time to get the duster out. This was made, I haven't finished it, but this was made with, what was that, a bag. And I've just added photographs to it, but this was all obviously junk mail that come through, and I kept it all. I think I showed in the video. I don't know where the video is, but I haven't finished putting things in it yet. So an envelope there, and I just used all my little scraps of scrapbooking paper. That's Alfie face painting himself. But yeah, and I gessoed and inked and sprayed, and then I decorated it with all these bits and bobs. That's me and my cousin. I need to do something to reinforce this because it's a bit flimsy. But yeah, I have done that, but I do prefer using digital kits. Digital and coffee dyed papers, and you know, if I can get hold of old book pages, like, you know, nice book, old book pages, Edith Holden, that kind of stuff, then I will use that. But I love seeing the ones that people make, you know, literally from junk mail and things that they would literally throw in the bin. I do upcycle. Oh, hi Andrea, you remember me doing that? Yeah, it was that was a load of fun, because it was like getting the gesso out and the sprays and the inks, and it just, that is fun. It is fun to do that, and I know that's the kind of thing that Andrea likes to do. She likes to get messy. Okay, I was trying to get away from that feeling of, you know, the two layers there, but right, where's my tickets? Needs tickets. We get a ticket there. That's what I kind of do to see how I want things. I'll lay them out first and then see. Oh, I've got these from yesterday. I might actually see if that'll go under there. No, I don't like that. Okay, I'm going to start sticking that down. Yeah, I know you most certainly do, you mucky pup. So I'm only going to do another, say, 10 minutes on here, because I need to nip to the shop before it shuts, because we've got one toilet roll left. I know you probably don't want to know that, but you do now. Shall we go through more of that now? There's less of us in the house. I don't know why. I think it's the grandkids when they're over. I think they eat it. I'm always running out of it. And I buy like 9-pack. It's like a week. I'm like, oh dear. You know, and me being the only female in the house, you know, I probably do use more of it, but oh, I'm getting off this subject. I don't know why I started. I started talking about toilet rolls. Yeah, I need to go get that, because I didn't do a shop this week because I'm trying to get my fridge down and my freezer down so that I can do my big Christmas shop next week, and I've got plenty of room for all the bits that I want to get. You're going out tomorrow, and it was good. Oh, video going out tomorrow. Sorry, I couldn't get my head around that one. You've got a video going out tomorrow, and it was a good messy one. That's good. I've got so many videos to catch up with as well. Oh, I just don't know where. There's been a lot going on the last week here, and I've kind of fell behind with a bit of stuff. Just been busy doing other things. Nothing bad, just things in general that I'm trying to get done. And You know what it's like. You've got gremlins in the house that actually do eat them. Well, I did catch the kitten the other day playing with the toilet roll, but started shutting the bathroom door now. She's getting so naughty. She really is. Mischief, and she's got a bell on, so we know where she is. Because she's going to be a house cat. She's not going out. I can't handle losing another kitty. But it is good to know where she is. And she bullies the dogs, and I've got 2 German Shepherds. Socks, yeah. The missing socks. You can put them in a washing machine as a pair, and you only get one back. What kind of trade is that? That's weird, isn't it? Right, we want another butterfly. This is another one from ARTYmaze as well. And I need to back that. I do enjoy doing these videos. Like, I don't mean just making tags, I mean like having a little bit of chat with you as well. Because I do sit in here a lot on my own. I do FaceTime with Lou, and that can be a right laugh. We have some right good giggles, but over that I'm watching. I don't watch a lot of YouTube while I'm in here because I'm crafting. I don't get to see them properly, so I kind of watch them when I go indoors or when I'm in bed and I'm just chilling out, and I'll catch up with the videos, or I've got a need to watch list. It's a private playlist, and anything that looks interesting to me, I put it on that playlist, and there's like, so there's got to be about 300 videos I've got to sit and watch. Your kitten, yeah, the kittens are crazy. I mean, the cat jumps up at the dogs. Now she's tiny, and German Shepherds are big dogs, and she just goes up to them, and she goes all like, she jumps up and she's like a bear. The paws are up in the air, and she kind of dances, and I really need to catch it on video. And the dogs just look at her. Sometimes one of the dogs, Poppy, she just like puts her paw on her and puts her in her place. It's like, shut up, settle down. Right, I think we'll do that up here. Yes, we will. With a little bit more cheesecloth. It's actually gauze, I think. Oh no, it's cheesecloth. I think the last lot I got was gauze, but it's the same kind of thing. I could do a video using digitals and junk envelopes, making something. Yeah, I could have. I mean, I have done that. I do use junk envelopes, and then I just completely cover them over, you know, like the window envelopes, cover them over with digitals. Right, I need another word. Again, back to the freebies from ARTYmaze. Let's do discover, and we'll keep it in white. Oh, I'm going to be doing a video in January with, there's other people involved. There's organisation. I'm going to be doing like my organisation of my digitals. So that's why I've got such a mess at the moment, because I need the mess to be able to show you how I'm going to organise it. That's the best excuse I've ever told. And I've loads and loads. I've got so much printed. Got no idea. You'll see the mess. You will see the mess in January. You'll see what I'm starting with, and then you'll see how I'm going to organise it. Some of it is organised in my own little way, but I'm gonna organise it better. and my whole shed. I need some helping hands, so if anyone wants to come over and help. I know if Lou come over, she would literally throw everything out and leave me with a bare essentials. She said before, if I come there, she said it's all going. If you ain't used it in a year, you don't need it. Okay, discover that looks pretty because the nice yellows and a little bit of white there. Oh, I know, digitals, yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to sit and really think about, because I have got some form of, I've got them in like plastic envelopes, but then I've got big tubs full of just random pieces, and I need to sort it all out. And I also need to sort it out in the best place in my shed, because at the moment it's all to that side of me, but realistically I would prefer it to be at the right and just be in like a filed section where I know exactly where to go to. I kind of do know where to go to, but it's just a mess. If anyone else had to come in, they would be, I mean, my kids come in here, my husband comes in and like, this is a mess in here, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. I know where everything is, and I do know where everything is, but it's right, where's that gone? There it is. Organised mess. Little bit of bling. Whoops. Put that over there so we don't lose it. What time is it? Shop shots in 30 minutes. I'm just saying, Lou, I think you were gone when I said I need to go to the shop because we've run out of toilet roll. Well, we've got like half of one left. And that's not enough for all of us. And I want to get Alfie a few bits for the morning because he's here. And like I said, I haven't done a shop this week, so because of Christmas I'm trying to run everything down. I need to pick up a few bits. Right, and like I said, I do leave all that till it's dried completely before I start pulling away at it. What I am going to do, I don't know why that is in there. I've got a couple of tabs there. I'm just going to ink them up because I haven't got any coffee dyed. Prefer them coffee dyed, but we haven't got time to do that right now. I may or may not stitch around them off camera, and then you'll see them in the journal when it's done. And I'm probably going to sit up for quite a while tonight and do this journal. It takes me roughly the size of journal that I'm doing now, and I do get a lot of people do say to me, oh, Graham's working nights at the moment. No. Oh, you haven't shopped either. Oof, nightmare. When me and Al was like that, I worked days and he was working nights. We never saw each other, and oh, it was crazy trying to organise food and stuff like that. But obviously then the kids were younger, so still had to sort them out before I went to work. But yeah, people will say, oh, you make them so quick. It's probably because I'm like, not that I know what I'm doing, because sometimes I actually start these and I think, oh, I've got no idea what I'm doing here. But I've just got so much printed off and ready to go, and when I get a new kit, I do print it off straight away so that I know and I remember. And that's always there ready to go as well. And I just get on with it, because like I said, this is my job, it's what I do. It is my income as well, because since I gave up work, this is what I do. This is what I do, and I really enjoy it. Hi Patricia, how are you doing? Haven't spoke to you in ages. And if it wasn't for crafting, I think I'd go around the twist. Crafting and wine, have to say. Crafting and wine, I'd go around the twist. Right, I'm gonna leave all that to dry, and before, like I said, before I pull all the cheeseclothy bits away, might stitch around that one and that one. That one doesn't need it because it's got the full stitching because it's from the tag fabrication. Thank you, Andrea. I need to, next time I do this, I need to make the writing bigger. I need to zoom in a little bit because I'm really struggling to read. My eyesight is terrible and my glasses are in the house. It's really handy, isn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna love and leave ya because I need to nip up the shop. And actually, if I get back and I carry on and I've got any charge left on my phone, because roughly an hour and the charge goes right off, my full charge goes off my phone doing a live, I might come back on later. If not, I might come on at the weekend. I might, because I'm going to be in here over the weekend. I shall. Okay, so thank you all for joining me. Thank you for chatting away. I wish, if if I don't get on at the weekend, I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, and yeah, and I will speak to you all soon. So bye.